So I just did this video about the influencer that she was talking about the man who looks older than her, and she didn't want to be meeting him. And I thought, oh, but you look also old. She was 32 and she was complaining that the guy was looking, not complaining, she was commenting that he was 43, 45. So, and I wanted badly to be writing, oh, but you look so old because of all the Botox and the fillers you have. But I didn't want to do this because I was saying, then I'm projecting my thoughts or my interests or my disinterest on her. Anyhow, when I was thinking why I didn't do it, one of the reasons why I didn't do this, and I'm very, very careful when I'm writing any comment to anyone, extremely careful, because I remembered in Islam teaching, there was this part talking about how to give a constructive feedback, because everyone, of course, wants to say his or her opinion. Everyone have a thought, everyone have an input, and everyone thinks that he or she knows anything. Me included. I think that I'm expert in everything. Ooh, big time. Anyhow, so I am. There was the thing that I have been always very conscious about when I want to write a comment. First of all, do I know the person? Have I had a lunch, dinner, breakfast with them? 2, have I lived in their shoes? Not only do I know the person, but have I lived in their shoes? Have I went through this experience they are talking with them? So, did I meet them? Okay, first box to tick, yes or no. Did I live the experience with them? Yes or no. Why do I need to write the comment in public? Am I writing it in public because I want to be also having the hype and people interacting and saying, oh, amazing, yeah, this woman is bitch and blah, blah, blah. Or I'm writing this because it's my point of view, but then why my point of view should be in public, especially if it was carrying criticism? Why wouldn't I write it in a private or to DM her? Another thing, this is what the ethics of constructive criticism in Islam. And another thing which is very interesting, I always think about, when you are writing your feedback, is it because you want to show yourself that you are better and that you know better and you are more, for example, more holy or more pious? Or are you doing it because you really care about the person? And the final thing about the construction criticism in Islam, are we doing this because we really want the person to do better? We genuinely want them to do better, or because we want to condescending and patronizing? And final thing I was thinking myself about, when I'm giving a constructive feedback, I always think, if I am the person who will be receiving this criticism, how I want it to be said to me. And I always say, and also it was also in Islam, you have sort of to connect before you correct. You have to, for example, to say, oh, you are nice in this, you are interesting in this, you are sweet in this, you are beautiful in this, you are intelligent in this, you are smart in this. And then you can start putting your thoughts or opinion or feedback. So I always think now, if someone will tell me, oh, Jasmine, why aren't you wearing hijab? This is wrong and this is da-da-da-da and you are going to go to hell, la 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 la. I will always think, this person, if it was him or her receiving the words, how would they write it to themselves? So when I write to someone, I always remember, how would I want to be reading this message for myself? What words would I be using? If I'm writing a message to myself, what phrases or sentences would I be using for myself? And this will be always for me the key. If I find these words too harsh for me to listen from another person, then it will be extremely harsh and double harsh for other person to hear it from me. So this was my thought of today about criticism and constructive feedback.